Greetings and welcome back to XekeLand. This week, instead of going with some entertaining short skit intro, I thought I'll talk about some real life stuff. Recently, last few weeks, I have been to see multiple medical practitioners. I've had 3 different blood tests, 2 different ultrasounds, an x-ray, and I've even been injected with radioactive dye. And the doctors have told me 2 things. First off, I have a genetic heart condition known as hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. My dad has this condition, his mum had the condition as well. It is treatable with medicine. I am taking tablets for this. And next week I need to go back to the cardiologist to get a heart monitor fitted. I need to wear that for 24 hours to see how things are going. And potentially down the line, if the medication does not have as much of an effect as it needs to, or if it has no effect at all or whatever, I could potentially be in line for heart surgery. So the condition essentially is the wall of my heart in the center is too big. Instead of being 1.1 centimeters, it's about 1.8, they tell me. And this is putting extra pressure onto one of the valves in my heart, which is causing blood to flow back the way it came, which it shouldn't do, which is having quite a few negative effects. Mainly pretty severe chest pains if I do a small amount of physical activity. I can go for a walk maybe 50 meters before I start feeling it. It's also got the effect of shortness of breath and heart palpitations, where my heart beats too fast when I'm not doing anything, or it skips a beat. The other thing they've told me that I've got is known as Graves' disease. Now this one is where my immune system is attacking my thyroid gland and trying to destroy it. Sounds pretty nasty, but because of this, my thyroid gland has become hyperactive, and my GP tells me that this is probably why the symptoms of my heart condition have been so bad. So it's quite likely that without this Graves' disease, they may not have noticed the heart condition. I've also got new medication for this. Need to take a tablet 3 times a day, and go back in a few weeks to see how that's going. So for now, the doctor's orders are no caffeine and no exercise, and we'll see how it goes in a few weeks. And here is the updated charcoal system. And by updated, I mean I added some chests and some signs. The signs are kind of unnecessary, but it's just a good reminder as to where things go. And still got plenty of room. I did notice before that these had all actually filled up on leaves, which was not ideal. They're all fine now, they've got their wood back, and that's quite a lot floating in the pipe there. But it'll be fine. These chests were almost empty, because, like that one there, that's been gone for a while, but it was down to these stacks here. That one's full. That one's not too bad. This one hasn't actually successfully filled up yet because it rarely uses any charcoal. But anyway, I don't know if I've shown off the textures yet. I really don't remember. I might have. I haven't actually done all of them yet. They're still going. I don't think there's anything else down here. How's this going? That's going alright. That's got plenty to do. Okay, what we're going to do now is start preparing for the minecart track. Actually, before we do that, Smite 4. And you see, look, very low res texture here. High res texture? Low res. High res, low res. Yeah. Anyway. Didn't put that on shelf. Yep, minecart track today. So, you would have seen in the intro that I was in the nether collecting glowstone. Oh, laggy, laggy, laggy. I don't know why, but that spot over there seems to be laggy recently. It tends to move. But anyway, went to the nether, collected glowstone. You see we've got the lamps all across the back now. And in here, all the pumpkins that I used in building have been replaced with glowstone lamps. Is the bed still outside? No, I did move that. these here are red power covers. There's red alloy wire running around the outside of that, which is how I managed to light them all up. And these ones here, at the moment, they're being powered by levers on the side, because I have no other way of powering them. I tried using where did I put them? These things, spruce wood jacketed wire, which would have looked really cool. It would have been great if they worked. They can come out of the roof like that. And then I need to put some red alloy wire on top of here, and it would connect this wire to this, but I would also need to connect it to the ceiling, which I couldn't do because it wouldn't let me place red alloy wire up there. It just had to go up there, didn't it? I don't think I can get that. Come on. Ah, this is terrible. There. Yeah, so my solutions at the moment are just stick that there. Anyway, the other thing that I've done in here is decorated my back wall. I've got this sort of a gradient pattern happening with the autumn leaves, which is how the furnaces downstairs managed to fill up because I needed to collect these. And I've got plans for these walls as well. This one's going to be just a 4x4 map of this general area, probably zoom level 1 or 2, don't know yet. But this one over here, I'm going to zoom out on maps as much as possible and see if I can fill this entire wall. But not yet, because I don't have a reed farm and I don't have enough to make the paper. I should probably go to sleep. So this is where the minecart station is going to go, this plateau up here. The track is going to come out along here and go over that mountainside over there. I haven't actually properly planned out what I'm going to do on the other side, but we'll do that when I get there. But when I got up here, I remembered that there was some more stuff that I've actually done in the village. This house, for instance, which doesn't have any windows yet. These are just basic log houses. I don't know why I tried to be a little creative with this guy's entranceway. I'm not sure if I like it. There's a door here somewhere. There we go. Piggies, piggies, piggies. I started putting half slabs on roofs because I'm trying to make the entire town, which now extends down here, a little safer. I don't want things to spawn up there. I didn't actually make those, they were already there. But down here, we've got this new house. He's got fancy ceiling and fancy floor. This guy's just got cobblestone and kind of a fancy roof. I'm kind of making use of the lighting glitch there to be a coloured ceiling. Now he's got a fancy floor and a dirt ceiling because he kind of lives in the hill. I can't put anything in his ceiling because that's these blocks here. Anyway, the last thing I've done down here is put a workbench in the middle of the road. Is make a little park. Here we are. I haven't planned exactly what I want to do in here, but I do know that I want to put up some vines, and I want to put glowstones hanging from the trees. That nearly broke that, I shouldn't do that. And some sort of water feature somewhere. I'd like to take out all of the torches, I don't want them on the ground. Maybe I'll use like tiki torches, put them on fences. This entire thing is surrounded by cobblestone with mossy fence on top, except for about 4 blocks right there where I ran out, and because it's in a tree it didn't really matter anyway. The rest of it's just a solid wall of wood, so there'll be nothing walking in here except through the entranceways. And I was considering actually putting grinders underneath the walkways just to really keep mobs out, but haven't done that yet. I think they're going to need replacing soon. Is that turning? It is. Yeah, they probably need replacing soon. Anyway, I know I keep saying that I'm going to go do something and then I do something else, but now, laggy through the village, there we go. Now I am actually going to go and start working on where this minecart system goes. And I'm going to use these for it. So the track, I want to come out here. Where are we there? We're at 432. And how far up? 82. 432 and 82. Okay. Let's see, 432. 82. Okay, so the cart's going to come along here. And then I kind of want it to go down along the diagonal there. So that's going to be tricky. It's going to be... I want it to be an elevated minecart. So it's going to be up here somewhere. Actually, that might be... 3, yeah, I might put it there. If we make it run along here. This one is above the corner, and this one is not. Okay. I'll have to obviously dig out above this later. Oops. I might... That is the right pick, right? Yes, it is. I might even build the wall out here just to make it line up. Not sure. But for the moment, I'm just going to put the basic track position in. There's a tree in the way. Maybe I should have it come down slightly and then cut across here and then down to there. I don't know. We'll see if I can do that. I'd rather not destroy trees because they add to the view, the scenery on the way. So how far over is that? Maybe I could do that. Let's see if I can start building up from there. I'll just use the tree, that's okay. And I don't have to do this. Except I do now. Ah well. That would be there. Still got a few more up to go. But maybe we can start going across here. I'd like to try to keep these in as straight as line as possible as well. Where is that? It's up there. Are we there yet? 32? Yep. Let's go up the hill to there. I'm going to have to do something to stop mobs from getting on the track here too. So come down there, across here. This may not work. I don't know. And then come shooting across here. Yeah, so we see over here and over the road from the lumberjack hut, I've hollowed out this big underground area. This is where I'm going to put the minecart station for the tree farm area here. And the reason I want it underground is because the minecart track comes in over here, and this is underneath the road. I didn't want to have to go over the road because it's running along next to it everywhere else. So I managed to get that lined up pretty well. It's next to the road there, it's next to the last tree farm here, and as we travel along this way we get a nice view of Solid Monument on top of what I'm going to be calling from now on Joshua Peak. There it is. And I managed to get all of this stone in all the way back to the village, so I can run along here now. But I still haven't, mob-proofed it at all. It's got no lights, and they can just walk off the mountain at any point. And I almost walked off the track. Dug out the wall a little bit. I have a little bit of a cleaning up job to do there, but I think that'll all be part of putting in support pillars and lighting, and possibly even the tracks, which I know I don't have enough of. I've even got this bit in here now. I know I've only got 3 stacks and 11 minecart track. Well, that I know where it is anyway, so I'll need to make some more, and that's what I'm going to go do now. Okay, first thing we need is... we're going to need booster tracks. Don't want the high speed one. Here we go, booster track needs advanced rails, which is what? Standard rail, redstone and gold ingot in the rolling machine, okay. And standard rail was using a steel in the rolling machine, okay. I can do that. There's my rolling machine. Might actually take that downstairs. Look, efficiency 4. Not bad at all. Okay, you can go there. Gonna need to cook up a lot more of this than that. Let's use the coal coke. Alright, so first thing I'm going to need is those... I didn't put that away. The standard rails. And I'm also going to need... once I've used those, these wooden rail beds, which need the ties, which need slabs and creosote. I'm still stocking up on that, but hopefully that's enough. Alright, so this is going to take quite a while. I'm just going to have to sit around and wait, I guess. Yeah, I went and grabbed a bunch of stuff. Got all my bags back. Got some creosote oil. And we've got 29 steel. So let's see what we do here. Yeah, we do that and we get a bunch of them. Let's get some power going. That's not too bad, but I'm not going to be able to do too much of it. There we go. Turn that off. And it drops while it's not being used. Alright. Standard rail, gold and redstone. I actually think these may have been the other way. Yeah. There we go. Let's just craft that lot. And let's look it up again, because I forgot. Boosted track. I do need these wooden rail beds, okay. And redstone. Okay, let's turn you off. Let's grab that. And these wooden ties here, I already had these. What is that? Wooden post. Okay, I'll have to... see what that is later. There we go, wooden rail bed. And what do we need? We need the high-speed rails, or the advanced rails, and 1 redstone. Bam! 16 booster track. And how do we make the standard rails? Are they just like a rail bed with these on the sides, right? 32. That's nice. I think I might need another lot of that. Oh, I forgot to make this one first. Okay, one of them. Bunch of these. So that's probably not going to be enough still. Oh, it might. I'll find out. But for now, let's just dump the rest of this in here. And I also want to try making these tires myself. So let's grab some wood. Oops, we only need 3. And it was just one of those. There we go, look at that. Cool. 3 of them. Oops. There. Magical. I can turn those back into one of them. I think I can burn those as well, but they can go in storage. There. Okay, next step. I'm going to go start laying some track. I do have quite a bit of it to do. So I'll get all of that done. And then I'll show you afterwards. Alright, so I brought all of my track upstairs. And I've laid it all down. I've put levers on the side of all of the booster tracks. You can see there's one there, one there. And now for our first ride. Let's see how this goes. Sideways, apparently. I'm not touching the keyboard, so I push forward at the start, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. I think I might need a few more booster tracks. I think I do have some spare. Well, this is nice and fast along here. I do have a few spare, but not too many. There's some more levers. The levers are going to be replaced with something else. It's going to be a part of the support poles and pillars, and that was weird. Made it though. Alright, that's part 1. Let's see if we can go back. Hey. This is a little scary though. Oh, what is that down there? Okay, it's kind of, maybe I'll put a booster at the top of that ramp. I might need to double up on these ones. This is a little slow. Diagonal seems okay until I get there and it slows down. Yeah, when they're much closer together, obviously it goes much faster. Maybe I should put one at the top of that as well. That one did have one at the top. We keep going and then we're done. That's not too bad. Okay, how many of these do I have left? 6. Don't think that's enough, so I'll need to make a few more of them. And double up in a few places. And then start working on the pillars that I want to hold it up. Because they're also going to be providing lighting for the tracks as well as the road. Well, the road where it can anyway.